start by understanding what method overriding in Java actually means. In simple words, method overriding allows a subclass to provide its own specific implementation of a method that is already defined in its parent class. Imagine you have a parent class called animal with a method called makeSound. If you create a subclass called dog, you can override the makeSound method to make it bark instead of making a generic animal sound. This is a powerful feature in Java because it helps us write flexible and reusable code. Overriding is all about redefining how a method behaves in a child class, making your programs more dynamic and tailored to specific needs. Now let's talk about how and why we use method overriding in Java. The main reason is to achieve runtime polymorphism, which means the program decides at runtime which method to execute. For example, if you have a list of different animals, each with their own overridden makeSound method, Java will call the correct method for each animal type automatically. To override a method, you simply create a method in the child class with the same name, return type, and parameters as in the parent class. This makes your code more organized and easier to maintain, especially in large projects where you want specific behaviors for different objects. There are some important rules to remember when overriding methods in Java. First, the method in the child class must have the same name, return type, and parameters as the parent class. Second, the access level can't be more restrictive than the overridden method. Also, only inherited methods can be overridden, and constructors cannot be overridden. Static methods, on the other hand, cannot be overridden because they belong to the class, not to instances. If you declare a static method with the same signature in a subclass, it's called method hiding, not overriding. Keeping these rules in mind helps you avoid common mistakes and write correct Java code. Finally, let's clear up the difference between method overloading and method overriding. Method overloading happens when two or more methods in the same class have the same name but different parameters. Overriding, on the other hand, is when a child class redefines a method from its parent class with the same signature. Overloading is about having multiple ways to perform a similar action, while overriding is about changing the behavior for specific subclasses. Understanding this distinction is key to mastering Java's object-oriented features and writing effective code.